What's good, people? We're here live on a Friday night in the kitchen with my man, Chef Alexander. We're just gonna go over a few healthy options when it comes to food. And without further ado, my man, the best chef in Baltimore, Maryland, Chef Alexander.
Appreciate you. What we're gonna do tonight is a couple of dishes.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little bit for the body, for the soul, you know. So I'm Chef Alexander of How About That Chef. I've been doing this since 2012 professionally.
My man.
But again, been cooking since I was 10, you know, ravioli out of a can, things like that. But I figured out it's something that I gotta do different because we need to do different. We gotta do better.
Yeah.
So I got a way to do some healthier meals at a low budget price, but also easy for you to do at home. So we're gonna do a couple of things like some Brussels sprouts with a balsamic honey glaze. We're gonna do some small potatoes. We're gonna do some asparagus with some red peppers. And then we're gonna do some rice that's gonna have some herbs in there, some fresh cut up herbs. Also, the proteins are gonna be lamb chop lollipops with a pomegranate molasses.
My man.
Then we're gonna do some Chilean sea bass that's gonna have a nice garlic truffle glaze. So we're gonna come on to the kitchen and gonna do a few things. So let's ride.
You know, the meal we're prepping tonight,
Well,
what audience would that be beneficial for?
Well, actually, for what I'm doing tonight, is gonna be a lot of items that are pretty high in protein.
Okay, good, which is good.
So again, if somebody is, say they are trying to lose a little bit of weight, get a little routine going on, this will be able to help with the protein aspect, giving them some energy, letting that blood flow. So it's good with that. So
yeah, as a personal trainer, man, I always recommend my clients, man, to load up on their greens.
Yes, sir. Because even when I get to these asparagus down the line, those do a little something for us as well.
Yes,
diuretic
purposes.
Yes, it also helps with digestion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to really worry about being blocked up, but also it help us in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean,
my man. Okay.
Really late night in Bmore, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we get to the end. With these small waxy potatoes, they got a lot of carbs in them. So you know what that do.
Yes, of course.
So the benefit of it is amazing with everything that you got going on.
Yes.
High in protein, carbs, fiber. You want to get those things up in you and out of you.
If somebody who doesn't know or who's not good with cooking, something like this, what we're doing tonight, would be very simple for them, right, to follow?
Yes. It's simple to follow. A lot of people may go ahead and buy these cookbooks and want to get all...
Make it extreme and stuff like that.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't have to be that hard. So, but still and yet, it's a lifestyle.
Yes,
people have to understand that it has to go hand in hand. If you're going to work out, you can't sit there after you finish working out and go stop at Popeyes and think they have to burn off 1,000 calories. Let me go
put it right back.
It doesn't work. And everything that I'm using too is going to have something to do with your blood flow, with your digestion.
Yeah.
And what I'm about to do with these lamb is I'm cutting them into what we call lollipops. But I know a lot of people may sit there and think, how do I do this? How do I do it the right way? The best way I've learned to do it is by cutting against the next bone.
Okay.
So you follow down that bone. So at least you're getting right across. Real simple. So you're getting right through it, follow the bone down, and it leads you to the promised land, brother.
Dump that in there. All right now, brother. Hold on. Vegetable love from the one and only.
Bringing it forward, pulling it back at the same, just a little snap of the wrist.
Okay.
Bring it forward, snap of the wrist. Forward,
Snap of the wrist.
Try that. See what you can do with that.
See.
Go forward, snap of the wrist. Forward, be scared, just boom, push it, snap the wrist. Uh-oh, come on now. All right, there you go.
All
Yeah.
right. Man.
All right. So in the meantime, while you got that asparagus done, I'm doing this herbed flavored rice. So those herbs I cut up earlier, the trio, the thyme, we had the rosemary, and then we had some tarragon.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I did the rice in the oven, steamed it. So we took some green peppers also, sauteed them, added the herbs. So it's gonna give it nice aromatic flavor that you're gonna love. So one of the things you wanna do with whitefish.
Whitefish, okay.
Yeah, and you can do it with other fish, you know, but I just like to stick with the whitefish because again, it's omega-3s, it's a lot better protein, not high in fat. So one of the things about fish, it doesn't take long to cook, but people can actually burn the outside before the inside is cooked. So what I do is I put it in a milk bath. So the milk bath, actually the enzymes of the lactose breaks down the fibers in the fish. So it makes it a lot more tender when you cook it. It makes it actually even the temperature out throughout the whole fish, skin and the inside.
How long would you leave it in there for? Overnight or?
You can do it for an hour, but overnight is better.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you got time and we can do a 24-hour marinade, cool. But hour will do.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all haven't realized, but I haven't mentioned nothing about no iodides.
No.
I ain't mentioned nothing about that old school, I don't know what that is, but it's not good for you at all. Stick with the kosher, Himalayan, sea salt, anything that has a little rock consistency to it.
Gotcha.
A little bit of the moisture off, just so it can brown a little easier. So, do you have any idea what a perfect lamb temperature is?
I like mine's medium well.
Nah.
And
I'm missing
you
out.
try, you might as well go outside and pick up a brick. You medium well on a lamb chop?
Yeah.
I don't even like that on a steak, but
Yeah.
no, lamb chop is medium rare. Truthfully, rare is the best,
Okay.
but for our purposes, medium rare. But that's the perfect temperature, and that's basically for digestion.
Okay.
You know, when it comes to red meat, digestion, medium rare is the best temperature. Steak, burgers, you know, when they ask you, I know everybody do, well done, medium well,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to see no pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you be sitting there cramped up, hurting yourself, medium rare.
Medium well.
Good taste, good flavor, good to go. Boom, that boy.
There you go.
Yeah, that boy was looking, yeah. Then we're gonna get to these asparagus. They brought back to a boil. Run some cold water and ice. And I'm shocking them.
Okay.
Basically, shocking them is stopping them from cooking
Gotcha.
instantly. It's stopping them from cooking, and it's keeping the chlorophyll in there. That actually is what causes it to turn green, which is the nutrients that you need,
Gotcha.
vitamins in there. You're stopping it, so you're not making them all soggy. You ever get asparagus?
Yes, I hate them. Oh, yes.
You know,
Okay.
ladies know what I mean. You don't want that limpness
Don't
coming
want
to you. Need a little stiff. You know what I mean?
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, so, but again,
How long we
that's
let
why-
these sit?
Actually, you just go until you feel that they're cooled down.
Okay, got it.
That's it. Yeah, so that's done deal on them.
How about that, chef? Thank you all for joining in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. All the information will be in the description below. Once again, we want to thank you all for coming out, watching us, giving us the opportunity to show you what my man could do. Chef Alexander, that's it.